I'm not there anymore. Like, I know to leave it behind because I don't want to play these games. It sold for a lot less than I would have liked, but it was ugly, so I didn't mind it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel via Glow. If you're new here, my name is Gloria and I'm a full-time reseller on multiple different apps, and I resell clothes and shit. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a 90-day look back at a haul that I showed you guys here on my YouTube channel, and I like to do these sparingly because I film a haul every single Friday and I don't really have the capacity to give you guys an update for every one of them, but every 90 days I'll, you know, film one. It's this vintage piece. It is from, my boyfriend literally told me how to pronounce it. It's this, it's not nice. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't even care. This is still here. I've relisted it once so far, and I did get a liker or two. I can't remember which platform, but you know, it's still here. This is an Abercrombie & Fitch slip. Wow, this feels so old. Anyways, I actually sold this on eBay, and I do believe that she said that it was something wrong with it. I can't remember, and I was doing returns at that time, but I didn't want to get the item shipped back because I was gonna have to pay for it. So I told her that I just give her a partial refund, and that was like the first time I've ever done that, just because I didn't want to do the hassle. But I can't remember how much it sold for, I'm gonna be honest. It had to have been like 15 bucks, but there's that. This next one is a new to me brand called Petal and Pup. This was also a slip dress by Petals and Pup. This one actually recently sold, I want to say last week. So, you know, it's in the 90-day realm. I typically don't pick up this brand, but I had something recently sell from this brand, so I thought I'd test it out yet again. And it's 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋. This top actually sold in a bundle. It's an 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋 top. It was a larger size. The style wasn't that cute to me, but the person bundled it and it was at the BINS, so I was like, of course. And it does have pockets. You already know we love pockets. So this is a daily ritual romper. This literally just sold yesterday. I think I received an offer. I accepted it because since we are kind of transitioning out of summer, it's time to get rid of the rompers and the dresses. This one is a brand that's also sold at 𝕃𝕃𝕃, and this is what the label looks like. I've actually never picked it up. It says Folk by Hansel. This actually sold fairly quickly, I want to say, within like maybe a week or two, I want to say, from me, you know, hauling it. So that was a pretty quick flip. The next one is a brand that I recently just talked about, and it is called Life is Good. This one is about, this is a Sasquatch one. That one actually sold. I can't remember when, it's been a while, but yeah, that one sold. If this is your first time watching me do a 90-day update, I don't have any backstory on what has sold and what hasn't. I'm literally just watching my video on YouTube, and I'm just going off of memory on what I remember sold and what I remember is still here. So I don't have any information, so everything will just be popped up on the screen. If it sold, if it didn't sell, it'll be on the screen so you guys can see it. But other than that, I'm just going off of vibes in the video. So yeah. A brand called Swimsuits for All. This is like just a bra, I want to say, swim bra. It's still here, still hasn't sold. Yeah, I feel like I missed my window because, you know, swimming season, people are still going to go on vacation, but who's really just going to buy a top? So just some basic black pairs. So these are some RE leggings with the pockets. That was the only reason why I picked them up at the BINS, and these actually sold on Mercari, I want to say maybe a couple of weeks ago. They had a lot of attention on all platforms, but I think since they were a little worn in, I don't know what the NTF means. So this is just a Nike crew neck NTF. This one sold, I want to say, a few days after me listing it. It was a size 8 in the style. So these are Banana Republic, the Harrison pants. So since we were going into summer, linen was the fabric to pick up, and I picked these up. And they're still here. Okay, they are still here, so I'm sure they're gonna stick around for a little bit longer. Maybe the colorway just wasn't it, but I don't know, probably just a bad pickup. This one is also Life is Good. This is a, which one is this? The Nightlife So funny story, I actually wore this one and then I put it back in the inventory, of course, after I washed it. But I wore this one and it is still here, still hasn't sold. This one's a little fitted, so I don't know if people desire the looser ones, so the women look for the men ones, not necessarily the women ones, so that could be the case. But this one's actually still here. All right, this one was a new with tag John Carlisle leather jacket. Yeah, this one doesn't get any attention, and it could be because I priced it pretty high, but the jacket brand new is like $700, so I think I priced it at like $150 and it was new with tags. But I don't know, I'm hoping that, you know, once we kind of transition into the fall season, somebody will be looking for it. I'll probably have to go drop the price, or not, who knows. But we'll see. Vintage Levi's. This is what the so these are some Levi pants. They are technically vintage, early Y2K. They do have like cherry pockets. Probably a bad pickup, and it could also be my fault because I feel like these are the type of pants that need to be styled, so somebody needs to be wearing these in order for somebody to gravitate to them. They're still here though, still here. But this is what the tag looks like. This one was in a, it's just an aloe yoga turtleneck. I can't remember how quickly that one sold, but it had been a long time ago because I can't even remember. But yeah, it was a aloe sweater. It did have a bleach stain on it, so I did like sell it for a little bit less, and it was from the bins. So yeah, that was a pretty good you know, like sale. Condition was what I thought it was. It's Johnny Was. So these are just a pair of Johnny Was like sweatpants. Honestly, y'all, these are still here. Has not sold. I don't really know. I think I have a sneaking suspicion that I listed them a little too high, and that's what ends up happening. But it is about to be transitional season, so who knows, somebody might be looking for some Johnny Was sweatpants. This next one is a pair of Nike these are just some Nike tearaway pants. These are actually still here as well. This was a new to me brand called Good Life. I only picked it up because the comps and sell-through rate was really good for very basic clothing, and this one did sell. I can't remember for how much, but it sold for some reason. So this is just that Life is Good black tee, very basic. I mean, literally it's nothing on the tee, and it got so many watchers on eBay, and I don't know which platform it ended up selling it on, but it was just a very basic black t-shirt. So I'm assuming people just love Life is Good tees in general, because who's looking on the secondhand market for a basic black t-shirt? I don't know. But this is pretty much, this is a Billie Eilish t-shirt. I actually just sold this, I want to say maybe at the end of last month. So yeah, I would pick up her merch. I would honestly, I think picking up merch from just any popular, you know, artist is a good thing to do. This is what it looks like. So it's a red cacique bra. I actually sold this recently on Mercari. I think it was a Mercari. Yeah, I think it was. This Rebecca Taylor shirt or blouse is still here, still hasn't sold. I do have a suspicion that is the colorway, because the colorway is not that cute. The other ones that I had, they were in like these pretty mauve pink colors with like floral detail. This one is blue with black lace detail. Actually pass on looks like. So this is just a Free People skirt. I think this is still here. Free People denim skirt. Very bad pickup, and I knew better, but I was just like, it's from the bins. I don't do that anymore, y'all. I know. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I do, but with Free People and Madewell, I don't. I have literally made it through the phase of, oh, it's Free People, oh, it's Madewell, I gotta get it. I'm not there anymore. Like, I know to leave it behind because I don't want to play these games. And these actually sold. These are just some J. Crew pants. I can't remember what the style was, but these sold fairly quickly. They were a plus size, so I think that is the reason why. But J. Crew denim is probably similar to Madewell denim, honestly. So these are some Athleta joggers. These are also plus size. These are still here. I of course listed them really high because it was Athleta, and you already know, even with Athleta, y'all, I ain't tell y'all that. I have literally had a come to Jesus moment with Athleta, Free People, Madewell, probably some other brands that I can't think of right now. I have literally stopped picking them up if they don't align. And looking back on it, I probably still pick these up only because the name is on the tag. Now, looking back on it, when I listed them, I should have listed them lower. These are some Tommy Bahama reversible shorts. Honestly, I can't even remember if these sold. I can't remember. I know the 2 pairs of swim trunks sold, but I don't know if these sold.
Is a Athleta top.
This is a blue Athleta top with like an open back situation. Still here. Still here. So there's that.
Slow down, really pretty. Like,
oh, this is a Madewell dress. I was just talking shit about Madewell, but I picked this one up because that one actually looked really nice. This one did sell. I can't remember for how much, but it did sell. So this is a kind of like a cami by Avenue, which is a plus size brand, and it is beautiful because it has lace all over it, but it's still here. I even had it listed for like $9 on Depop, and it was just getting so much likes, but nothing. Possibly a bad pickup. So this is just a Dallas Cowboy, kind of like a waffle knit on the arm and just like a regular cotton on the front. This one recently sold, I want to say maybe a week or two ago. You already know football season is kind of approaching, so people trying to get their shit together. So yeah, that one sold.
And it's the brand 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋.
These are some 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋 leggings. They sold. This is a no-brainer brand. I haven't found it in a while now, but it has 100% sell-through rate. I don't know if it has it now, but as far as I know.
And Lauren by Ralph Lauren.
What is that?
What the tag looks like.
Oh, that's that skirt. So this was a Ralph Lauren, kind of like a maxi skirt. I believe they call them peasant skirts, and I should have put that in the title. But this one was listed pretty high because I saw some sold comps around that time that was about $30, $35. So that's what I was trying to get for it. Lo and behold, I'm going through the process of photographing, and I noticed, or I probably didn't notice until this haul video, I can't remember, but I noticed late, and it had like a not necessarily a hole, but it was like undone on one part. You couldn't tell because of how it's stacked in the colorway, but I still noticed. So I ended up dropping the price on it.
Your daughter's jeans, size 12.
These sold. I was experimenting because I heard another YouTuber, 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋, talk about not your daughter's jeans. So I started to see it a little bit more at the BINS, and I started to pick it up, and it's been selling. I've been having luck with anything over a size 12. These are some Ralph Lauren sleep pants. Bad pickup. This is around the time where I was still kind of, you know, trying to make Ralph Lauren work. It gets attention. Like, that's what I can say. It gets attention. I don't have them priced high, and they're still not selling. So these are the 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋 camo pants. If y'all watched my What So video or my July recap, great brand. 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋, especially this one. I literally sold this exact style 3 times. 3 different sizes, they all sold. So I would suggest pick up that brand. So this is a Aritzia maxi skirt. I enlisted this entirely too high. Entirely too high, and it sat for a very long time. I want to say within the past 2 weeks it finally sold, probably for like $25, I'm not sure, but that's the price point that I should have had it listed at. So I messed up.
But I don't know. The alley pant, these are size 20.
These are some Lane Bryant pants. These had like floral detail to them, and they look so pretty, and that was the reason why I got them. But the price point that they sold for, I was a little sad because I'm like, these deserved a little bit more, but I understand. But these did sell.
Brand called Untuck It. This is my first time actually finding a pair of.
These are Untuck It pants. These sold fairly quickly, within days, I want to say. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't even know if this sold or not. I don't know, and I'm not gonna check. So when I edit, I have it on the screen if it's sold or not, but I can't remember. It's just an Untuck It button-up black, you know, dress shirt, or not even dress shirt, but just a button-up shirt. This is a 𝕃𝔸𝕊𝕋 sweatshirt. I actually don't know if this sold, so it'll be on the screen if it did. If it didn't, it'll also be on the screen. So this is a Abercrombie & Fitch cable knit sweater. This one's still here, so there's that. This was a J. Crew white new attached dress. This one, I want to say sold maybe 3 weeks ago, roughly, for a price point that I was not happy about, but what can you do? So this is a Babaton top. It is just a long sleeve, kind of like a waffle knit. Still here. Still hasn't sold. I don't know what's going on with Aritzia. Maybe it is the pieces that I'm picking up. Let me just put that there, because this is a basic, but it's still here. This brand is called One World. It was a vintage top, and this one did sell. I can't remember for how much. Probably not a lot, but it did sell. This is a Free People tunic long sleeve dress. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this sold or not. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it'll be on the screen if it did or if it didn't. This is a Zara denim off the shoulder dress. This one is still here. This also was a blogger favorite, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was an older blogger favorite, but it's still here.
Chevron print to it.
This was a Maeve by Anthropologie dress. This one sold, I want to say it sold for a lot less than I would have liked, but it was ugly, so I didn't mind it.
I don't think it's in a men's style, which is gonna...
These are some 𝕊𝕊, I believe that's what it's called, 𝕊𝕊 sweatpants. These didn't sell as quickly as the women's sweat shorts that I had, but I kind of figured that was going to happen. But these did sell, I want to say maybe a month or two ago, and they sold for around that price point. Is like $25 or $30, so pretty good brand to pick up. It's called 𝕊𝕊. One of my subscribers, I want to say she is Mona Lisa, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was you. She bought these Levi pants. She is amazing. She kind of buys like my vintage Levi's that are kind of like upcycle DIY.
These are just some soft surroundings jeans, just a basic black pair. They do have zipper details.
Yeah, these soft surrounding jeans actually sold with the zipper. They sold fairly quickly, I want to say, and yeah, it was a good pickup. These are some Champion sweats. Okay, so I want to say right before we were transitioning into summer, I had sold like 2 pairs of sweatpants, and they were from my personal closet. So I was just like, interesting, let me just pick them up when I see them. And I thought this one was gonna sell just like the other ones did, but it didn't, because it's still here. Okay, and it could be my fault. I don't think it's a larger size, and it's also not black, so there's that. So that is all that I have for this update. Of course, I'll put everything on the screen so you guys can see it. I kind of like to give you guys these like sparingly, just because I know that sometimes it can be a little bit boring. So yeah, hope you guys can see. Sometimes my hauls are great and sometimes they are not. From just going by the looks of it, I'm thinking I have more that have sold. Maybe it might be like right in the middle. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. 𝕊𝕊𝕊𝕊𝕊